morning, everyone. Welcome to this session as I try to start the slideshow. And good morning from the United Kingdom. And thank you for attending SECREV 2021. So for this session, we'll be talking about interdisciplinary approach to cybercrime and cybersecurity. And before we delve into that, however, I would want to talk about a bit of a background, what inspired me to kind of choose this topic for the session. And the first question I want to ask everyone that are tuning in, what comes to your mind when you hear the phrase cybercrime and cybersecurity? Do you think about the criminal sitting behind the computer and illegally accessing data or stealing personal information? Do you think about various password advice you've received in the past about changing it up every 30 days or don't use sentences or birthdays and things like that? Or do your thoughts immediately jump to, the big data and social media nowadays, Twitter, Facebook, and all that? And if you have answered yes to any of this question, you're correct, as there are all different aspects of cybercrime and cybersecurity and the type of data that scholars and experts and people in the industry are currently examining and studying. So when hearing about cybercrime and cybersecurity data, people often think about probably online social media, such as Facebook and Twitter, as they're becoming quite prominent in our daily lives, and they have been featured lately, more recently in news within the past 5 years. However, cybercrime and cybersecurity data are far more diverse than that. At the Cambridge Cybercrime Center, we have data ranging from underground forum posts, to mirror malware, to advanced free for emails, as well as block spam. So we have a variety of data that we collect and share with scholars. And these data are often large in volume and require frequent updates in terms of data collection. And this is what probably people commonly would think of as big data when discussing this topic. And in fact, the arrival of big data in academic research has sparked debate. So in a famous article from 2008, Chris Anderson argued that the arrival of big data is dead theories and methodologies, since correlation can now be driven from big data with the statistical models and algorithms. However, as scholars engage in debates and discussions on big data, it becomes clear that challenges with them are similar across disciplines, such as social sciences and computer sciences. These challenges posed by big data are a concern to the study of cybersecurity and cybercrime due to increasingly available data of big data in the field. So some of these challenges, for example, include the construction of data sets. So how do we construct data sets from various data sources, such as newspaper articles and online social media content? And what about data that are not publicly available? How do we go about examining them? What are the ethical implications, procedures of doing so? And also, once the data sets are constructed, what query processes are required for users to sort through the large volume of data so that they can find what they want to study in the sea of data? And at the stage of data analysis, researchers and experts then have to decide which methodologies to use and what are the best tools for applying the chosen approach. Thus, the goal of this session is to offer insights and discussions on these issues and challenges of cybercrime and cybersecurity data and research, but from an interdisciplinary approach and that we take at the Cambridge Cybercrime Center. You will hear from experts and their firsthand experience with cybercrime and cybersecurity data collection, analysis, as well as output. We will also showcase a presentation to highlight the possibilities of research when scholars from different disciplines come together. And then there will be two panels today, and we'll be starting our first one about now.